Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kivonshe and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's actually going to be pretty short. Every once in a while I gotta do, plug in a nice little quick video just so y'all can just watch something real quick and on the go. If you can tell by today's title, today we're going to be battling out a high-end primer as well as a low-end primer, and that's going to be the Milk Hydro Grip versus the Mint Melt Cooling Primer. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I've been using the cooling primer for quite a while, and I've been saying basically how it feels like Milk Hydro Grip. So my order finally came in, and I just got the mini because I'm really in love with the e.l.f. one, and it's super freaking cheap. So I got the mini, and we're just gonna do a quick face today and a wear test, and we're gonna see how my foundation holds up with the high end versus the low end. Alright, so if you're someone that's unfamiliar with the packaging, this is the Milk Hydro Grip, and this is the packaging that it comes in. Again, this is the mini. They have a very large size of this, and this is what it looks like. And then this is the cooling primer. Both of them have a pump. I'm going to go ahead and use the Milk on this side and the e.l.f. on this side. And I'll just let y'all see the consistency of both. So both of them, because they're gel, have a very cooling effect, but as you can see, the consistency of it is the same. Don't ask me why I did my eyelids. Really moisturizing and really cooling. Y'all already know that this has become my favorite primer, and I actually bought 2 more the other day. Literally the same gel-like consistency. The only difference obviously is the cooling primer actually has a cooling element in it because of the whole mint, but they feel the same and are equally tacky. So I'm kind of excited because I get to tell y'all if there's an actual dupe or not, and I'm all for saving money. It's a pandemic. We still ain't got that $1,200 stimulus check. So if I can get you to spend $12 versus like $50, then I'm gonna let you know. Alright, so for today's foundation, going in and starting on the e.l.f. side, we're just doing the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and just gonna tap this. And just gonna blend that out. So I already know how both of the primers perform separately, but today, again, I just didn't want to do anything extra. The only thing that I did with my face was moisturize my skin, and that was it, because I want the makeup and the primer basically to work hand in hand and do its job. I'm gonna apply one more layer. And I don't put a lot of makeup on my forehead these days or my nose, just because it's kind of pointless, and bronzer and concealer does more than enough. Using a different finger, we're gonna go in on the Milk Hydro Grip side. I'm just going to use the rest of the foundation that's on my hand. And taking a different part of my Total Face Sponge from e.l.f. Cosmetics, I'm going to blend that out. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be a quick video. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the rest of my face right now. It is currently 10:50 a.m. Y'all can see that. And I'm gonna come back later to basically show y'all how it holds up. I do actually have some errands to run today, so I do get to go outside. It's nice and sunny. It's supposed to be nice in San Antonio today, so I'm gonna finish up my face and I'll be back later. Alright, so I finished up the rest of my face and I finished at 10:50. It is now 11:22 and this is what my face looks like after 32 minutes. I have oily skin, so I'm really just looking to see what it does. Lately, I haven't really been putting on setting spray because I have oily skin, but I've been moisturizing heavily underneath just so my natural oils doesn't try to fight a dry face and then break down any of my makeup soon. So I'm gonna go about my day, and like I said, I'm gonna come back later and we're gonna see which side held up the best and what my recommendations are for you if you're looking to purchase any primers that are good enough to keep your makeup to stay throughout the day. Alright, so I just left the nail shop and took off my mask for the first time. So I'm just gonna do a quick check-in because I want to blot because it's so uneven, just because of the mask. But as you can see, the sheen on my face is pretty much the same on both sides. I would say a little bit oilier on the milk side as far as my nose goes, but everything else looks pretty much the same and consistent. Also, by the way, it's 3:38, so I've had my makeup on since 10:50, so 5 hours at this point. I'm just gonna blot just to even out those mask marks because I've been in the nail shop for 2.5 hours. Feet done, all that. But okay, so you still see the sun is like shining or whatever. That's the hydration. Hydrated underneath, babe. Perfect. So I'll check back at the end of the video to close out everything and share my final thoughts. Okay, so it's me from the future, and you're probably wondering why you're all up in my freaking business right now. So as I was testing out the primers, I ended up getting busy, and then I ended up putting my son to sleep, and right now I film in my bedroom and he was in my bedroom sleeping, so I couldn't wrap it up. So it's another day, and I'm back with my final thoughts. I'm currently in the middle of filming and wrapping up another video, so that's why my makeup is all completely different, and y'all already saw the like 3-hour wear test or whatever, but I really wanted to wrap it up and give y'all my full and final thoughts. So even with this look that I have today, I still have the Milk primer on this side and I have the e.l.f. primer on this side. Currently this makeup has been on for 5 hours, so y'all already get to see, other than my big old mouth and big old nose, a 3-hour wear test and then like 5 hours. And this is what my face looks like. So this is the Milk side and this is the e.l.f. side. As y'all can see, or at least that I can tell, I don't see a difference. And in the video that I inserted for the 3-hour wear test, like even when I blotted, the face still looked the same. So if you like Milk, like if you stand Milk down, and there are some people out there who, as Shanine would call them, some shooters. If you somebody who gon', you know, light the club up over Milk, then definitely get the Milk products. However, if you want something that works just as good and is affordable, because the cooling primer is only $12, okay, and it works just the same, has the same amount of staying power, or you just stay in e.l.f. like I do, then you can go ahead and get it. Otherwise, you can get both. I got both. Ain't nothing gonna keep you from getting both. They work just the same. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. I think both of them are really good primers, but is the Mint Melt Cooling Primer a dupe for Milk Makeup Hydro Grip? Yup. Alright, so those are my final thoughts. I really wish I could have wrapped this up with that purple look because I was in love with it. But whatever, life happens. Those are my final thoughts. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can always be aware when I upload. I haven't been as consistent these last 2 weeks because I was affected by the storm. And then it's just been busy. I'm in 2 classes now. The flight cycle is ending. But in the last 2 days, I've recorded 3 videos. I don't even know how many. So I'm gonna be a busy girl editing so I can get that content out for y'all and rebalance my life. So with that, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna finish editing all these friggin' videos. And I don't know which one is gonna go up first, but depending on which one, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Everybody friendly, but they ready for the